When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, the pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chest.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
On the ready.
57 to Mike. I got it. Hey, watch this, watch this.
Go on.
Check 15.
Hit it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Hey, team 6.
Check.
You're out.
Crouch. Check 37. Check 37.
Look at me. Go. Hey, zoom. Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. Now this is taken in. It's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Ready.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Sponge. No. Check your hot read.
5.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Break.
Mike 57. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Say.
Look at me. Zipper.
That's me.
Let go.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Set. 90, Wolf. Hey, Echo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Let's go.
At their own 13-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Tony's on the Ringo.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, exit.
Trips over here. There's overload. Mike 20. Shoot.
From the gun, Stanley. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Donald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stanley. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Returnable for Thomas. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Saints, they'll have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
60 outlaw.
Back the pass. Under 10.
Hey, lock it.
Check.
Hey, foxtrot.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Hey, Charlie.
57's a Mike. Ricky.
On the ball.
Mike, 57. Rip right.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Set, ready. 15 line. 15 line.
Double time.
Hey.
3 down. Hey, check.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints 1st down.
Ready up.
57's the Mike. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. Slam.
Yep. Hustle. Deep grip.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Shut down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 11-yard line.
Ready.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hard. Yes.
Check 13. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
Rock it.
Check 20.
Hey, Delta. Hit it.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Got it.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Hey, Alpha.
57. Mike, 57.
It's just me and you.
Go.
It's me and you. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Here we go.
Ready?
On third down, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
On second down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
To throw on third down, Stanley. He's going to look deep down the field. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check 9, X3, 218, chopper. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Stanley. That one caught by Gibson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Hey, high 7.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Check.
He's coming. We got double up.
Go.
On second down, it's Bell. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Stanley. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Justin Watson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert, he almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
3rd down and 7.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 57. Check.
Go.
Hey, check. Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch the curl.
Five.
From the gun, Herbert. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 19 yards away. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. Hey, wahoo! Now.
2nd and 13. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Look at me, zipper. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Stanley. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not? And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Joker.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
From the gun, Stanley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
Operating from the gun. Stanley looking. He's got a man. Complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Hey.
From the gun, Stanley. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yep. Hey, box truck.
Operating from the gun, Stanley under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Yes.
Throwing on 3rd and long, Stanley. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
Gator. Hey, watch the left. Hey, Delta. Jim. Go.
Mike, 57.
Hey, Alpha.
Defense.
Snap.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Throwaway and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Herbert, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Tight end right. 3 down.
Hey, high 7.
To throw on 2nd down. Stanley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Check 99. Check
Pilot, 64, weak.
Alert 3.
Here's Jacobs. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Here we go. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
Go.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run again on first down. Cook, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Stanley. The throw taken in by Sims. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Bravo!
On 4th down, Stanley. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Hey, orbit.
SOS.
What? Squeeze.
Check nickel. Shoot.
Get it.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Check 52. Hey, alert 3.
Now a play fake here on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Go.
Get wide.
Hey, wahoo.
57. Mike, 57. I'm coming. Watch the
Roll out.
twins. Shit.
On 2nd down, it's Evans. And he cuts, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On the ground, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there out of Cook. 47 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the carry, it's Cook. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Look at me, Zipper!
Looking to throw on second down. Stanley, and it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Back. Shoot.
They'll run for it with Cook. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pick the edge. Go. Check.
They try again with Cook. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
28, Panthers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Checking things elsewhere, 3rd quarter now from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. That one has really opened up. The Vikings have just scored again. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Herbert. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the
From the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Got it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Set. 30 base.
58 right there. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Kill.
This is Bell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete to the fullback, James Devlin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Watch 82. Watch 82. He likes to say,
Zoom.
82.
Ready.
Throwing again. Stanley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, Stanley. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
And it's 3rd down.
We go. 18 Gators. Buzz.
Tight end right. Out. 3 down.
Now.
Operating from the gun, Stanley. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stanley looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. In for the score as his guys are back within a single score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hey, Charlie. Hey.
To throw on second down. Stanley. He'll get this to Devlin, his fullback. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Stanley. And that will be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on fourth down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Watch that in, hey, Alpha.
On fourth down, Stanley. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready?
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
49. Hey, Sam off.
Check. Lucky.
Be crippled.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Herbert. Being chased. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
On the set.
57. Watch the pass.
Smooth. Ready.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
You think you gonna get this? Deuce. Hey, watch this.
Check 50. Check 50.
Hey, lock it.
Crunch. Crunch.
Yep.
On the rep. Let's go. Let's go. Right here.
Five.
Running the toss here to Jacobs. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
You got it.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Yes, yes.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, me and you all
Go.
day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Go, Jackrabbit. Come on. Say go.
One more time with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Go, 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 go.
57's the mic. 57.
Hey, high 7.
57. Mike, 57. Here we go. 57's Mike. Mike, 57. Hey, keep it. Hey.
Snap.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Flushed. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it wasn't really all